Thursday afternoon. We were subbing the last features page of the Saturday Pink when Alf rang from Munich to say that the return flight was delayed by snow and they might have to travel overland. When I was writing, I sat on the writer's table, and when I was subbing, I sat with the subs, which made it crowded, 5 of us around the smaller of the 2 tables. But we had more phones and the pneumatic message tubes that sent up the copy. John Senior had written his news bills and gone home, and it was almost dark outside and a nasty afternoon. When Alf rang again to say that having made 2 aborted takeoffs, the plane was about to try for a 3rd. Jack had to lean over and disentangle cords to speak to him.
So this week the book I've chosen is When You Put on a Red Shirt by Keith Dewhurst. It's a history of Manchester United during the late 50s and early 60s, but it's also a personal reminiscence about what it was like to work for the Manchester Evening Chronicle during that period. It's also mostly about one of the great unsung heroes of United history, Jimmy Murphy, who was Matt Busby's assistant, and it gives him some long overdue, in my opinion, publicity. The author's Keith Dewhurst, who worked for the Manchester Evening Chronicle back when Manchester had 2 evening papers going in a circulation war against each other. He was also a columnist for The Guardian and a playwright. He's written several plays and also done a bit of screenwriting for programmes like Z-Cars.
This phone call led to the final delay when the plane doors were shut but opened again because a head count revealed 1 missing. Alf took his place amid ironic cheers. Other calls were coming in, and after what seemed like a couple of minutes since Alf had spoken to Jack, someone rang from Kemsley House in London and said that there were unconfirmed reports that United's plane had been in an accident. Soon after that, stuff began to come in over our own wire machines. The plane had failed to lift off, been torn in 2 when it hit a building at the end of the runway, and burst into flames.
It'll probably appeal to primarily United fans, but also it's a bit more of a local history, so it'll appeal to anyone with an interest in Manchester, specifically Manchester during the 40s and 50s. Basically, it's kind of a great evocation of a period in the city's history that's gone now. You know, it's only 50 years ago, but it could be, it might as well be 1,000 years ago with some of the things he's talking about.